Things that we really don't want to burn, they did not burn. Life, human ties, human kindness, all that is still within us.
Those thoughts were part of the evening tribute and remembrance at the Lahaina Civic Center for the 102 who lost their lives and 2 more unaccounted for. Hundreds came to pay their respects and to share with one another.
I think it was really important because we expect or we hope that we'll see people from our community that maybe we haven't seen, because our community members have had to move away, or we can't drive just in town the way we used to.
Today is definitely a day of remembrance. I have since moved up country. Up country is nothing like here, but it's a sad day. It's a solemn day.
A solemn day that was also commemorated at the roadside memorial overlooking the physically and emotionally scarred town. 7-year-old Tony Tone Takafua was among those who died, along with his mother and his grandparents.
A lot of this is more of a spiritual journey for them, because they lost their whole family. They lost his mother. They lost their grandfather, their grandmother. And so it's heavy. It's a heavy loss.
Back at the Civic Center, the loss and pain were felt deeply, no matter the language. But there was also a sense that Lahaina still survives.
A home doesn't make a family. It's the family that makes the home. The same here in Lahaina. The town does not make the people. The people make the town. You are Lahaina, and Lahaina is strong. Amen.
Together we draw courage. Together we are able to stand in faith, and together we will heal.
Don't you worry for me. I'll be right here by your side. Light a candle.
Imua. Let's go, Lahaina. Thank you very much.
And the bell rang 102 times yesterday at the historic Waiоla Church in Lahaina, while church members read the names of those who perished. The more than 200-year-old church burned in the fire, but members vow to rebuild the sacred site. Now to some relief for public school parents. 34 school bus routes that had been suspended will be on the road starting Monday. Those routes are for 23 schools on Oahu, Maui, and Hawaii Island, providing rides for about 1,200 students. This is thanks to a new weekly contract with Roberts Hawaii, which will help provide services. The state is still working to resume more than 100 other routes that remain suspended, affecting thousands of others. And new overnight, nearly 5,000 Local 5 union members are prepared to walk off the job to pressure Waikiki's largest hotels into better contracts. 94% of them voted to authorize a strike yesterday. This comes after months of negotiations with Hilton Hawaiian Village, Hyatt, Moana Surfrider, the Royal Hawaiian, Sheraton Kaiulani, Sheraton Waikiki, and Marriott. Employees are demanding raises and better staffing. The union says the strike could be called at any time. The hotels have not responded to requests for comment. And let's send you live outside now. This is our live camera looking toward Hilo Bay, Hawaii. A beautiful Aloha Friday there on Hawaii Island and all across the state. We want to remind you that primary election is tomorrow, and you still have time to get your ballots into the drop boxes. All ballots have to be received by 7 p.m. tomorrow, not just postmarked. So if you are in and around those voter service centers or one of those drop boxes, it's best to go ahead and just drop that in so it is received by the deadline. A quick update on voter turnout. We are severely under where we were in the last presidential election in 2020. So far on Oahu, 142,000 ballots have been received. That's compared to 275,000 votes overall in 2020. So officials are encouraging everyone to turn in their ballots as soon as they can. Stay with us after this short break. We'll have more news and weather.
Aloha on this Friday. We're now in the third month of hurricane season and still very quiet in the East Pacific as well as here in the Central Pacific. So that's good news as we head into the weekend. Also good news heading into the weekend, we are expecting a slight boost in these windward and Mocha showers starting tomorrow through Sunday, maybe even into Monday. But we're not expecting a lot of rain, but do expect slightly wetter conditions this weekend. And the winds will be running firm through the weekend as well. We're thinking about 10 to 20 miles an hour. And that means humidity levels should be at the moderate levels, not too high, not too low. Very comfortable conditions are expected over the weekend. So this is what we've got today. And again, over the weekend, we're going to expect a few more showers for those windward and Mocha areas, mainly in the morning and overnight hours. But for today, should still be mostly dry. High temperature in the afternoon running to about 88 degrees. And good news, we're expecting a boost for south and west shores today. Not a big swell, but still, it's going to be a little bit bigger at 2 to 4 feet in town. And with that trade wind breeze, conditions should be good except for the choppiness over on the east side. So for the next 7 days, the weather's going to be pretty nice. But again, we're looking for a few more windward and Mocha showers tomorrow, Sunday, maybe even into Monday. But again, rainfall totals will be on the light side. We'll still see lots of leeward sunshine, and those trade wind breezes will be with us through the rest of the week.
Well, the Paris Games entering their final weekend, and Team USA men's volleyball coming home with some hardware. If you woke up early this morning, you saw America deliver an outstanding performance. Bronze medal match against Italy, back and forth sets all the way through. But the U.S. would win in straights to claim its first Olympic medal since taking bronze in Rio in 2016. What a night for the Hawaii guys on the squad. 12 digs for Eric Shoji, 8 more from Micah Christensen, Taylor Averill doing a little bit of everything. France will face Poland tomorrow in the gold medal match. Lots to look forward to on the track tonight with both the men's and women's 4x100 meter relay finals. Let's start with the men. A nightmare result. The U.S. disqualified after botching the first handoff. Canada goes on to win gold, while South Africa and Great Britain round out the second and third spots. But a much better showing for the women's team. Team America locks up another gold after another dazzling performance from Sha'Carri Richardson in the anchor spot. She was behind at first, managed to rally down the stretch to seal the win. It is Team USA's 12th gold medal all-time in the women's 4x100 relay. And now for a look at the medal count. America still well ahead of the pack with 111 overall. Tied with China for golds, however, at 33 apiece. And don't forget, KHNL is your home for the Olympics. Primetime coverage starts at 7 o'clock tonight.
And now for today's good news now, an 11-year-old boy will be among the college freshmen attending Louisiana State University come this fall. He is a whiz kid with a genius-level IQ. Katie Vasquez has his story.
Joe Petraro is enjoying the summer while he can. On the surface, he looks like a regular 11-year-old, interested in basketball and video games. But unlike other 11-year-olds, he isn't getting ready for middle school. He's going to college this fall.
Exams, tests. It was easy.
It all started a few years ago. Joe was attending Holy Name of Mary School in Valley Stream. He was struggling, almost put in special education, until he was diagnosed with Tourette syndrome, a neurological disorder that can cause uncontrolled rapid movements and vocal sounds.
Like, I'll be thinking about something and then it'll be like, okay, I'm doing that. All right. And it would take a while because then, like, I would tighten up my hand and, like, my arms.
The school soon realized Joe was actually a genius. With an IQ of 168, he would go on to graduate middle school and high school in 2 years.
I can't believe it. I'm proud of him. I just can't believe it. That's like, I'm still dreaming.
The electric one's the yellow pickup.
While school was easy for Joe, life outside the classroom was not. Having Tourette's made him a target for bullies. But the altar server at St. Joseph Church in Hewlett says his time in Mass helped him during dark times.
Like, it would just calm me down and, like, when it always takes my mind off of everything.
Joe knows studying isn't the only thing that got him into Louisiana State University.
What an inspiring story. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Remember, get in your ballots before the deadline tomorrow. Have a good day. Aloha.